What do I do about Barry? I'll sleep on it.
Welcome to the Ethics of Care Game Show, where we help you solve your problems. In Ethics of Care, care and compassion are the central concepts and underpin every decision. Yeah. Our first contestant is Mrs. Kovac. Come on down! So, Mrs. Kovac, what is your problem?
I just don't know what to do about Barry. Should I lie to get the funding?
We have a solution to your problem. Let's use our Care of Ethics tools to help you. Linda, show us what we have.
Tool 1. The importance of context and situational demands.
Using an ethics of care tool would involve taking the context into consideration. Overall, Ms. Kovac's main concern would be Barry and how best to care for him. Ms. Kovac would look at the context of the situation and know that any changes could deeply affect Barry. He has recently had to undergo huge changes in his life and has finally settled into the foster home and school. Barry is enjoying the special attention he gets from the special needs teacher. Removing this person in his schooling life could lead to Barry's problem behaviours reoccurring and a decrease in his academic skills.
Tool 2. The responsibility to relationship, self, and others.
Ms. Kovac will not want to affect the relationship Barry has with herself and his special needs teacher. He may not understand why this particular teacher no longer spends time with him. However, removing the funding could help Ms. Kovac in developing a special relationship with Barry, becoming the one to help him where needed and maintain his academic improvements. Ms. Kovac also has to care for herself and the support teacher. If she lies on an assessment tool and is caught there will be huge consequences. It is also not fair to lie to the support teacher and make her waste her efforts with Barry.
Tool 3. Acting with compassion, sympathy, trust, and understanding.
Ms. Kovac could ignore the fact that Barry may not need the support and funding anymore and lie. Lying may be acting against her own principles, but it would depend on how she felt about telling the truth. She might want to act with compassion and sympathy and remember all the trials Barry has faced in his life. If Barry is happy receiving the support and excelling in his behaviour and studies, why not just lie and keep the funding? Lying about the matter would show Mrs. Kovac putting someone else's needs before her own and caring for another. However, lying is not acting in a way that is honest. Barry and the support teacher cannot trust Ms. Kovac if she acts deceitfully like this.
Tool 4. Caring involves an understanding of the other person's needs, welfare, and situations.
If Miss Kovac truly cares for Barry, she would want to see the very best for him. Even though she would want to see Barry happy and stable, she would not want Barry carrying the stigma of an intellectual learning disability if he doesn't actually have one. She would want him to be challenged and not get assistance if he was able to do it by himself. She could find other ways to provide special attention for Barry and help him progress with his academic skills. Lying may help Barry in the short term, but won't help him in the long term. Miss Kovac could help Barry see what he is capable of, caring for him in the long term.
Tool 5. Caring may involve acting against one's own desires.
Even though Mrs. Kovac may be against lying, she may have to act in a way she usually wouldn't.
She may have to take on Barry's burdens. She will act against her own desires and lie in order to keep the funding for Barry and keep him settled. She could assess him later and re-look at the situation and see if Barry would be stable enough to handle losing the special needs support teacher he is so fond of. This shows Mrs. Kovac emphasizes relationships over principles of justice. She is more concerned about Barry's well-being than the principle of telling the truth.
Now we've given you the tools you need to solve your solution. It's up to you to do what you think is best.
I've got it!